Good morning. It is 5:30 a.m. We're in Manchester Airport and today we are flying to Iceland. Should be a little bit cold. Alright, welcome to Reykjavik.
Can you even say it, Josh?
Reykjavik.
Iceland has been top of my bucket list for a while, and it turns out I wasn't the only one. This is Kathryn, Jordy, Lauren and Hannah. A few months ago on WhatsApp, we came up with the idea for a road trip around Iceland, and before we knew it, we were here. We've all known each other since we were kids, so this was almost like a family holiday, except there weren't any parents telling us what to do. After dropping our bags off at our Airbnb, we set about exploring the city. I really loved Reykjavik. It's quite unique. There's a funky vibe and all the buildings are really different. The main thing that stands out is the cathedral.
This place is very cool.
After taking in some culture, we decided to reward ourselves with some alcohol. Drinking in Reykjavik is notoriously expensive, so we wanted to make the most of the happy hours. Unfortunately, we're all quite bad influences on each other. It wasn't long before a few civilised drinks disintegrated into something else entirely.
Cheese babe, that shows.
Hold it.
Now, at this point, none of us remember anything else, and these phone clips are the only thing I managed to shoot. All I can tell you is, Reykjavik is a great night out.
Something, 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 I haven't heard this song for a long time.
Sorry, I cannot,
Kinda busy.
Oh dear, I'm a bit dark, aren't I? Is that better? That's better. Okay, so it is our second day here in Reykjavik, and everyone is feeling just a little hungover. We went out last night. It's actually really good fun. Very small city, but very good fun. And now we're getting our hire car and we're going to start our road trip around Iceland, around the ring road. Having loaded up our new rental car, it was finally time to hit the road. There was just one small problem.
Okay, we're going. This is the first time I've driven on the wrong side of the road.
Woohoo!
I have
Please don't kill us, Josh. Like,
four
I would
passengers.
appreciate it so much.
I'll try not to kill anyone. We are going to a place called Þingvellir. I don't know how to pronounce these things. Okay.
Everyone's really slack over you, steering there a bit more again.
When you couple the fact I hadn't driven for a long time and never on the opposite side of the road, as well as being incredibly hungover, it wasn't a great combination.
Just a little update. Still alive.
Just about.
I did nearly kill everyone.
Okay. Hitting wing mirrors.
Luckily we weren't filming. But yeah, we're now heading out of Reykjavik and heading to the next place I said before. I'm still doing myself.
You hit a wing mirror.
Okay, yeah, so I hit a wing mirror. But apart from that, everything was great. We made it to Þingvellir alive. Þingvellir is important for two reasons. It's where the Icelandic Parliament, the oldest parliament in the world, was formed in 930 AD. Vikings gathered here for centuries. It's also the point at which two tectonic plates can be seen visibly pulling apart. Girls, how was your experience with Iceland so far?
Very cold.
You cold?
Yeah, freezing. I can't feel the face.
So that's why they call it Iceland. Okay, that was fun until I lost my drone. Very, very nearly lost it. And the winds just took it completely away. Now we are heading to a waterfall. And Kathryn's driving.
Just go slow.
They don't trust me to drive, so. Having nearly crushed the car, I'd now almost lost my drone when the wind took it away. I was having one of those days. After a short drive, we set off walking in search of our first waterfall. Alright, we're in search of our first waterfall. I want to get the drone out again, but I'm really quite scared to after what happened earlier today. But it's not too windy here, so probably going to get the drone out.
How far have we got from here?
How far? About 10-20 minutes to the Geysirs.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, you knew it last time, didn't you?
You probably.
Our last stop of the day were the Geysirs. The Geysirs were probably the most underwhelming thing on the whole trip. They sit there steaming and spewing out this rancid smell of eggy sulphur, and then occasionally they erupt. But in between each eruption, you've got to stand there in the freezing cold, howling wind, waiting impatiently. With the day over, we made it to our second accommodation.
Alright, we've just made it to our second place. It's a nice little hostel. It's actually very nice. We have the whole place ourselves.
As the weather closed in outside, we hunkered down for the night.